Language is more than just a tool for communication. It's a force that shapes reality itself. Every word carries vibrational power, influencing both the speaker and the listener on a subconscious level. In ancient times, the term spelling wasn't just about letters. It was literally the act of casting a spell. When someone repeats a phrase like, "I'm always unlucky," or "I never get what I want," they are reinforcing a belief, imprinting that message into their subconscious and eventually into their external world. If words shape perception, then choosing the right words can rewrite how life unfolds. Consider how media, advertisements, and even societal narratives use linguistic frames to control collective beliefs. The phrase "hard-earned money" makes wealth seem like a struggle, while "money flows effortlessly" rewires the mind for abundance. The words we consume daily, whether through conversations, news, or self-talk, condition our subconscious, influencing our ability to manifest change. That's why mindfulness in speech is critical. Swapping "I can't afford this" for "I'm finding ways to increase my income" might seem small, but it alters the energy of possibility versus limitation. The real magic lies in reprogramming the mind with empowering language. Affirmations, mantras, and intentional self-talk activate neuroplasticity, reshaping thought patterns to align with desired outcomes. Ever noticed how successful people often speak in affirmations? "I always find a way," "Everything is working in my favor," "Opportunities come to me effortlessly." They're not just optimistic. They're reinforcing neural pathways that prime their subconscious for action. Words carry intention, and intention directs energy. Mastering this is the first step to rewriting personal reality. Daily language impact. Most people don't realize how their everyday language shapes their reality. The words they casually throw around, especially in self-talk, become the foundation of their beliefs, habits, and ultimately, their experiences. Saying, "I'm so tired," "I hate Mondays," or "I'm terrible with money" might seem harmless, but these statements reinforce neural pathways that keep those conditions alive. The subconscious doesn't distinguish between a joke and a reality. It simply absorbs repetition and turns it into truth. That's why being intentional with language isn't just about positivity. It's about reclaiming control over thought patterns and energy flow. Think about how people describe their situations. Someone struggling financially might say, "I'm broke," while another in the same position might say, "I'm in a temporary financial reset." One statement cements lack. The other leaves room for growth. This isn't just feel-good advice. It's how the brain works. Neuroplasticity allows the mind to rewire itself based on dominant thought patterns, meaning the words you choose actively shape your future. Just like a musician fine-tunes their instrument, you fine-tune your subconscious through language. And when the subconscious aligns with abundance, opportunities begin to appear where they once seemed impossible. The same principle applies to interactions with others. Complaining, gossiping, and negative speech don't just impact the speaker. They create an emotional frequency that influences those around them. Ever notice how some people drain energy while others uplift? It all comes down to vibrational energy. Speaking in ways that inspire, encourage, and frame situations with possibility rather than limitation creates a shift, not just internally, but in external reality. The words you repeat daily aren't just expressions. They're manifestations in motion. Understanding human and its true meaning. Most people go through life without questioning the very words they use to describe themselves. Take the word human. It's more than just a label for our species. It comes from the Latin humus, meaning earth or ground, and man, meaning thinker or mind. So, at its core, being human means being a thinking being connected to the earth. This isn't just an etymology lesson. It reveals a deep truth about our nature. We are both material and energetic, grounded and limitless, shaped by our perceptions, yet capable of transformation. Understanding this gives new weight to how we see ourselves and how we communicate that identity through language. Consider how society frames the human experience. We're constantly bombarded with messages about limitations. that's just how life is. You can't have it all. People don't change. But these statements aren't facts. They're conditioning. If being human means being a thinker, then the reality we experience is built on the thoughts and words we accept as truth. This is where self-awareness becomes crucial. The words we use to describe ourselves, I'm just not a confident person, I'm not good at learning new things, solidify self-concepts that dictate our potential. Change the words, and you begin to change the identity. This applies to every aspect of life. Someone who constantly says, "I'm bad with names," will reinforce that belief, making it harder to remember them. But shifting to, "I'm getting better at remembering names," creates a cognitive opening for improvement. Language doesn't just describe reality, it programs it. And since being human is about thought and perception, mastering language means mastering self-definition. The words we choose don't just shape who we are, they determine what's possible. Words and the emotional and physical effects. Words don't just communicate ideas, they trigger biochemical reactions in the body. Science has already proven that thoughts influence emotions, and emotions influence physiology. When someone repeatedly tells themselves, "I'm so stressed," their brain releases cortisol, reinforcing a state of tension. Conversely, saying, "I handle challenges with ease," signals the nervous system to calm down. This isn't wishful thinking, it's biology. The subconscious takes language literally, translating words into emotions, and those emotions into bodily states. This is why affirmations, mantras, and intentional self-talk can actually shift how a person feels on a chemical level. Consider how words are used in healing. Studies have shown that patients who hear positive, empowering language from doctors recover faster than those who receive clinical, detached explanations. Words carry energy, and that energy has measurable effects on health. In the same way, everyday conversations either elevate or drain emotional well-being. Think of a time when someone gave you a genuine compliment. Your whole energy field likely shifted. Now compare that to when someone criticized you unfairly. The weight of words lingers, embedding itself into the subconscious and even affecting physical posture, breathing, and overall mood. The key to using words for emotional and physical alignment is awareness. Before speaking, pause and ask, is this reinforcing the state I want to cultivate? Instead of saying, "I'm exhausted," try, "I'm recharging my energy." Instead of, "I always mess things up," say, "I'm learning and improving every day." This small shift in phrasing rewires neural pathways, recalibrates emotional patterns, and, over time, transforms one's entire reality. Words are not passive. They are powerful agents of change. And once a person grasps this, they unlock a whole new level of influence over their mind, body, and life. Rewriting your reality through language. If words shape perception, and perception shapes reality, then changing language is the key to transformation. Every spoken or unspoken word programs the subconscious, reinforcing beliefs that either expand or limit possibilities. Saying, "I'm terrible with money," doesn't just describe a situation, it solidifies an identity. But reframing it as, "I'm learning to manage my finances wisely," shifts the brain's focus toward solutions rather than obstacles. The subconscious follows patterns, and language is the blueprint. Those who master their words don't just change their thoughts, they change the trajectory of their lives. Rewriting reality starts with intentional language. This means replacing disempowering statements with words that align with the desired outcome. Instead of "I'm stuck," say, "I'm finding a way forward." Instead of "nothing ever works out for me," say, "every challenge is an opportunity for growth." This isn't about denying reality. It's about directing focus. Quantum physics suggests that attention influences outcomes, meaning the words a person repeats shape the reality they experience. Athletes, entrepreneurs, and high achievers understand this principle. They don't just think success, they speak it into existence. The most powerful shift happens when this practice becomes automatic. Imagine if every thought, every spoken word, aligned with abundance, clarity, and growth. That's how reality is rewritten. not through force, but through consistent, intentional language. It takes practice, but the effects are undeniable. The question is, how much of life has been unconsciously shaped by careless words? And more importantly, what could change if every word became a deliberate act of creation?